Hello everyone and welcome back to Mathematics with Usman. This is my second video on the topic trigonometry, and today we are going to discuss the techniques in solving a right angle triangle. So let's begin with the first problem. Here we have to solve the unknowns in the given right angle triangle. In part A, what we have is a triangle ABC. And you can see that there are two sides AC, which is 6 centimeters, and a side BC, which is 8 centimeters. And there is an unknown side C, whose value we have to come up with. So students, you should remember, if you need to find the side of a triangle, what you need to do is you have to apply the Pythagoras theorem. And what Pythagoras theorem says? Hypotenuse square is equals to the base square plus the perpendicular square. And the important thing is, what is your hypotenuse? And remember, the side opposite to your 90 degrees is always your hypotenuse. And we don't bother to think of the base or the perpendicular because we don't need that. So dear students, by applying the Pythagoras theorem in the given triangle, what are you going to get? See, our hypotenuse is the side C, and base and the perpendicular are 6 and 8. So according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square means C square should be equals to the base square and the perpendicular square. So 6 square plus 8 square. Now by simplifying, we can get C square equals to 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64. Now you add them up and you are going to get 100. C square is equals to 100, but we don't need the C square, we need the value of C. So what you have to do is take the square root on both sides. So the value of the C, which is the required side, is equals to 10. Now let us consider, students, another example in which you are given with another right angle triangle. And this time the triangle is PQNR. And students, you are given with the two unknowns here. Number one is the side, which is RQ, and number two is an angle that is at Q point. So let's call this angle as Q. So first of all, as we are given with the two sides, so we can easily come up with the third side by simply applying Pythagoras theorem. Again, important thing is you have to realize where your hypotenuse is, and it is always on the opposite side of your 90 degrees. So means that your 14 PQ side is your hypotenuse. Let me write it here. This is your hypotenuse, and you need not to distinguish between the perpendicular and the base. So students, by applying Pythagoras theorem, 14 square means hypotenuse square is equals to the base square, which is P square, and the perpendicular square, which is 12 square. Now we have only one unknown, which is P square. So by simplifying, we can get 196 equals to 144 plus P square. And if you take 144 to the left hand side and subtract it from 196, you are going to get P square equals to 52. And by taking square root, you will get the value of P, that is 7.3, the required result. Now the second unknown is your Q. And dear students, just look here, we are having three angles. The right angle is already identified. Now we are left with the angle P and the angle Q. The angle P is over here and the angle Q is over here. But you have to decide which angle you are considering. Now here you can see that the Q is unknown angle. So I am considering the angle Q. So just remember, if your hypotenuse is on the opposite side of 90 degrees, your perpendicular is always on the opposite side of the angle that you are considering. So your side PR means this 12 side is your perpendicular. Now you can simply apply any of the trigonometric ratio that we have learned in the previous tutorial. But here you can see that two of the sides are known and the one side is unknown. So if we need to find the angle ratio of any angle. We just need to consider the trigonometric ratio that includes P and H. And we know that there is only one identity by applying that sentence, a famous sentence, some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. So we have some people and here we are having H. So we need sum, means sine theta or the sine of Q in this case should be equals to the side opposite to it, that is perpendicular over hypotenuse. So I have written 12 over 14. Now if we need to find Q, you will take sine to the other side and this becomes sine inverse. Now take the sine inverse of 6 over 7 and you will come up with the value of Q, that is 79 degrees in our case. And that brings us to the end of today's tutorial. I hope it will have some value, some significance into your mathematical concepts. As always, thank you very much for watching Mathematics with Usman. See you in another tutorial. Till then, it's goodbye.